3 things you should never lie about in your job interview. Welcome back everyone, this is Victoria from SiteHunt. Today in this video I'm going to reveal the top 3 things you should absolutely never lie in your job interview. Nowadays, we're living in a competitive era of job market where we have millions of applicants for every position. So, the interviews can seem to be pretty stressful occasions. If you really want to get that job, for sure you would like to impress the hiring team and also present yourself in the best possible way in order to stand out from the crowd. So being surrounded by all this pressure to impress the hiring team, you might be tempted to add a few more years of experience or maybe blur a bit the project outcomes you had in your last job or even lie about whether or not you have a graduation diploma or university degree. And at the end of the day, you might think that this won't hurt a lot. Actually, the truth to be told is that lying during the job interview can be a very risky strategy and even the worst decision you can make during the hiring process. Even you might know stories of people who successfully got away with their lies during the job interview. However, I assure you that this can definitely lead you to serious negative consequences even if you got away with the lies. So among the many things people lie about during job interviews, I'm going to tell you the top 3 things you should absolutely never lie about during your job interview. The very first thing you should absolutely never lie in your job interview is your education or university degree. You might be probably thinking that companies don't bother if you have a university degree or diploma or bachelor's or master's degree if you already have a proven experience. Also, you might think that the companies don't bother to verify your results, and maybe because they simply trust you. And how important is it nowadays whether you have bachelor, master's degree or PhD degree? Or maybe you have successfully passed your university courses and graduated, let's say, from all of your exams, but you never actually received your university diploma. First of all, many companies do require university degree and diploma, and they depend the salary offered based on whether or not you have successfully graduated and whether you have bachelor, master's degree or PhD degree. Second thing to keep in mind is that the companies can pretty easily check whether or not you received a degree by using simple background check services. And the third thing is that even if you got away with a lie during an interview stage, the chances are really high that you might get caught once you start working with this company. So if you get caught later on, it can be even worse because the company might even wonder what else you lied about if you already lied about your education or university degree, which is kind of a very crucial thing. So I would advise you to be completely honest when talking about your education and also certifications that you received. The second thing you should definitely not lie about during your job interview is your current and expected salary. Many job seekers are tempted to lie about their actual salary and also expected salary simply because they think that the recruiters and hiring team will never be able to find out, and also they would like to get much higher offer which is unrealistic for the job market or for the industry they're currently working in. So lying about your current and expected salary is always a bad idea simply because hiring managers and recruiters are spending most of their time in that industry, even hiring for that industry. So they know how much other companies are paying for that position. So if you offer certain salary number outside the range other companies are paying on the job market, it will be clear for them that you're definitely lying or that you're just playing in order to get a higher offer. So if you're not sure or if you don't want to tell exact number of expected salary, for example, I would suggest you to give a certain salary range that you'd be happy with, or simply to say that your actual salary is competitive within the industry. The third thing you should absolutely never lie in your job interview is the reason for leaving your past job. So there may be tons of reasons why you're currently searching for a new job. Maybe you got fired or laid off. Maybe your company is in crisis and it's not doing well, so you just want to change. Or maybe you resigned because you didn't quite like the project you're currently working at, or maybe you don't like the team you're working with. So there may be millions of reasons about leaving your previous job, or simply that you got fired. So you know that this is a very tricky question to give the right answer. However, I would suggest you not to panic or to lie about this question, but just to be upfront about the reasons for leaving your previous job. Simply because it kind of gives a really honest approach, and also it talks about your personality in the same time. So, for example, if you got fired, you can say that you weren't a good fit for the organization, that you're grateful for the experience, that you learned a lot, and now that it's time for you to move on. Also, if you were the one who resigned from your job, it's always a good idea to state the true reason why you left your previous job, and also what you're looking for in your next opportunity. If you're not sure about answering all these tricky questions, I would suggest you to take a look in my other video, which is how to crack the core interview questions. I'm going to link it in the description, and I'm sure that it will be super helpful for you in order to give the really right answers. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video to the very end. I hope you found it useful. My question for you today is, what is the other most important thing you should never lie about in your job interview? If you really enjoyed this type of content, make sure to like this video and subscribe, and also you're going to receive even more interesting content.